At the heart of the universe, there are places so extreme that they defy everything we know about reality. Regions where even light disappears, never to return. These are black holes. For decades, we believed they were nothing more than cosmic graveyards, devourers of matter, invisible monsters hidden in space. But what if that wasn't the whole truth? What if instead of only destroying, black holes concealed secret passages, gateways to other universes? At the center of our galaxy, 26,000 light-years away, lies Sagittarius A star, a black hole with the mass of 4 million suns. Nothing can escape its pull. Entire stars orbit nearby, like moths around a flame, and any that get too close simply vanish. What happens to them? Where do they go? In 1935, Einstein and Nathan-Rosen wrote about something that sounded more like science fiction than science. They predicted that mathematically, a black hole could be connected to another point in the universe by a tunnel. They called this connection the Einstein-Rosen bridge. Today, we call it a wormhole. But crossing a black hole is not simple. As an object approaches, time begins to distort. To an outside observer, everything slows down and freezes at the edge of the abyss. But for the one falling, the plunge is immediate. Crossing the event horizon would not be the end, but perhaps a journey to somewhere else. The body would be stretched into a thread in a process called spaghettification, a slow and inevitable death, unless there is another way out. In 1963, mathematician Roy Kerr found something unexpected. Black holes that spin, and almost all in the universe do, might hide internal corridors. Instead of crushing everything into a point of infinite density, they could create secret passages beyond the singularity. The idea sounded too absurd, but it opened the door to one of science's greatest mysteries. What if black holes were not destructive, but creative? Some physicists believe that every black hole gives birth to a new universe. Imagine the collapse of a giant star. On our side, the result is a black hole. But on the other side, a new cosmos could emerge, with its own stars, planets, and physical laws. In other words, our universe could be the child of another, born inside an ancestral black hole. And if true, every black hole in our cosmos may be creating new universes at this very moment. But there is another, even more intriguing question: information. What happens to everything that falls into a black hole? Planets, stardust, even signals from civilizations. Quantum physics states that nothing can ever be lost. So either this information is preserved on the surface of the black hole, or it is transported to the other side. If the second hypothesis is real, every black hole is also a cosmic library, carrying the memory of entire worlds that no longer exist. Stephen Hawking spent decades trying to solve this paradox. For him, black holes are not eternal. They evaporate, slowly, releasing faint radiation until they disappear. But if they vanish, what happens to everything they consumed? The enigma remains, along with the possibility that information is not lost, only moved elsewhere. In April 2019, telescopes spread across Earth joined forces to capture the impossible. the first real image of a black hole. At the center of the Messier 87 galaxy, 55 million light-years away, appeared the silhouette of a glowing ring surrounding absolute darkness. Humanity, for the first time, was staring into a true abyss. The image spread across the world, but left one question: what lies on the other side? If black holes are portals, no one can say where they lead. Perhaps to other points in our universe, perhaps to entirely different realities where time itself flows in another direction. The truth is, we don't know. What is certain is that black holes are not just destruction, they are also the greatest mystery in the cosmos. Every time we look at the sky, we are not only looking at the end of things, but perhaps at the beginning of everything once again.